Hey everybody, I'm here today to tell you about 9 simple things that all bad drivers do. I've seen a lot of good drivers on the road and a lot of bad drivers on the road. And in my experience, all bad drivers seem to do these 9 things. Let's get right into the video. Number 1, all bad drivers don't signal. If you want to be a good driver, one of the most basic essential things that you have to do is signal. If you don't signal, in my eyes, automatically you're going to be a fairly bad driver, and that's only one of the things. And if that's literally the only thing that you don't do, you're probably still a decent driver, but you're still a bad driver in many aspects in my eyes. So, it's my personal opinion, but all bad drivers seem to not signal or not signal often enough. They only signal when they absolutely have to. Number 2 is they don't check their blind spots. How many times have you seen a driver switch lanes and go like this? And then they just switch lanes. They look, mirror, mirror, they switch. Or even all 3 mirrors sometimes, and they switch. Firstly, if you're switching lanes to the left, why are you checking your right mirror? Doesn't make any sense. If you're switching lanes to the right, why are you checking your left mirror? But they choose to check an extra mirror, but not check their blind spot. All bad drivers don't check their blind spots. Number 3 on this list is all bad drivers drive too fast or too slow. A lot of bad drivers that drive too slow think that fast drivers are bad. A lot of bad drivers that drive too fast think that slow drivers are bad. To be honest with you, they're both bad. Whether you drive too fast or too slow, it's not right. And it's not only too fast as in too fast, for the speed limit, but it's too fast for the road conditions. Sometimes it's raining or it's snowing and you're driving the speed limit, and that's probably too fast. So if you drive too fast or too slow, chances are you're contributing to possibly being a bad driver. Number 4, all bad drivers follow too closely. How many times you see a car like this and the driver behind them is just riding right up their rear bumper? It's as simple as that. If you follow too closely, you're very likely to get into an accident in the next couple years. Like, extremely likely. Don't follow too closely. It's unsafe for you and for everyone else around you. Number 5, all bad drivers leave late. We've all seen it. We all know someone that does this. Maybe we've been someone that does this. I used to do this. I used to leave my house late and then I'd be rushing everywhere. All bad drivers leave late. They're always in a rush, always honking, always weaving through traffic, always trying to find detour faster routes and doing illegal things, not obeying the road signs. Don't leave late, leave on time, or even leave early to be in a better position. Number 6, all bad drivers let their emotions guide their driving. If they're angry, they drive aggressively. If they're happy, they drive fast. If they're sad, they drive slow. They base their driving on their emotions. Now, what we do on an everyday basis is very much so based on our emotions, but driving is a matter of safety, and that's why I think you should separate it from your emotions. Whatever your emotions are, don't let it negatively affect the way that you're driving. I mean, you can be a happy driver or you can be a sad driver, but don't let it affect what your actions are as a driver. Number 7, all bad drivers park carelessly. You go into a parking lot, you see a driver parked on a 45-degree angle, too far forward, too far back, parked not even in a spot, parked in 2 spots, whatever the case is, they park carelessly. They don't care what they're doing. That's what bad drivers do. Don't be a bad driver and take some care for how and where you're parking. Number 8 on this list is all bad drivers drive distracted. Now, in my opinion, if you play your radio, if you're listening to a podcast, if you're making a hands-free phone call, as long as it's legal where you live, you're not going to be distracted where it's going to take your focus off of the road. You can do things while you're driving while your focus is not taken off of the road. But when I see a driver, like this, texting right in their face as they're driving, or texting period as they're driving, or blasting their music, going like this, rocking out as they're driving, that's driving distracted. So it's as simple as that. If your focus is mainly taken off of the road, you're driving distracted, and it's probably contributing to you being a bad driver. Last but not least, number 9 on this list is all bad drivers generally don't follow the rules of the road. So many bad drivers, they just make up their own rules. They do what they want. And I'm a fan of breaking the norm in life and sort of making your own rules, but don't break the rules of the road. That's completely different than like following your own path in life. Bad drivers just make up their own rules. They don't follow the road signs. They don't follow the road rules. They don't follow driving etiquette. They just don't follow the rules of the road in general. And that's it. Those are 9 things that all bad drivers do. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment. And of course, be sure to subscribe for more great car and driving videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.